Alright, is this thing on? Can people hear me? This is the first time I've ever streamed with my voice, so I'm curious to see how this sounds, if anyone can hear me. Let's go into a level here and see what... Roll found a gun. We'll start with this level here. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out, because I'd like to stream with my friend Fire Sawdust. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we have? Nothing and Tango. Okay. I have never streamed with my voice because, like I said, it's hard for me to stream and talk at the same time. And if there's no one around, well, it's kind of weird to talk when there's nobody around and watching your channel, but yeah, I've never streamed at the same time and played. You gotta kind of focus a lot, but now if I can kind of talk and play this and have people know what I think, that's kind of cool. We got Roll, we don't have with our Buster, but we don't have Tango. Let's see here. I think the audio sounds pretty good. Can anybody hear? Is anybody listening? Let's see. See if anybody can get my friend Fire here to come watch. Let's see. Can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, leave a comment that says, yeah, your voice, your audio's coming in clear, and yeah, this sounds good. I don't know. I have another computer. I could do this, but I don't know how that would sound. It was kind of hard. I can't really look at it and stream at the same time. It looks like I got Fire here. Hey, Fire. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear? Is this thing... Am I loud and clear? Is the music too loud? Is my voice too quiet? Is this... I can hear you and your mic is just sounding fine. Alright, excellent. Excellent. I'm kind of shy about my voice. Like I said, I don't use it ever, so... It's weird to stream and talk at the same time, and it's just what is he gonna sound like, you know? It's like, you know, whenever you go out with a girl or somebody, you know, you don't know what they sound like. You're always like, you know, is he gonna sound happy? Is he gonna sound angry? Is he gonna sound mad? Yeah, good, crystal clear. So it's always you know, it's that first step. But I think once you start streaming with your voice and your face, you get used to it. You know, you get used to it, and people kind of get used to you, and you know, it just takes time, and you know, learning to play while you're streaming. Yeah, that's, oh my god, I gotta start all over again. Well, I'll just have this level as a warm-up before I start getting into other levels and being more hardcore, you know. I mean, this level not very good. You know, the checkpoint was so far away, but this is just like a practice rerunning. You know, it's like talking and walking at the same time. I guess it depends on what level you're playing. You know, if you're playing one of my levels, it's much easier to gab and talk. But if you're playing a Kaizo level from some hardcore creator, yeah, you probably can't really record less. I don't know how Mega Marino is able to talk. I mean, he doesn't talk too much, but he's playing all these insane levels, and I couldn't do that in a stream. But yeah, I don't know, you know, I've always liked to I like text a lot, and that's how I've been doing my reviews of my levels. I did so many level reviews since, you know, when I started playing Mega Man Maker, and I don't know, it's something about if you use your voice, it feels like it kind of takes the magic away from the reviews. When you do the artwork, I'm a huge artist. I love drawing, you know, the roll pictures that I do, and the rock and roll, and you know, putting them in there. And I drew the picture of Roll with a little mini skirt on the side there, and I thought it'd be fun. You know, it's just little things like that. It's hopefully it adds more excitement to a thing than just putting notes in for a level. Some guys, you know, they just write text and stuff, but oh, fuck, I died. Ugh. Yeah, this is yeah, these levels, man. Some of them, when I do my reviews, one thing I don't have a lot of tolerance for is not having checkpoints. You know, I think I'm glad Mega Man Maker added the little checkpoint system, because I tell you, in the regular games, I hate how there's only one checkpoint per level. Like, that's really harsh. Like, what was it, the Mega Man Unlimited, like that fan game, man? I cannot play that game at all because the stupid levels, like, only have like one checkpoint, and it's so freaking easy to get killed and then have to do all that stuff again, you know? I just can't do it, you know? I can't, like, have to go back and redo everything. I just don't have tolerance for that kind of thing, man, you know? I want to, like, enjoy the level, like, you know, I mean, if I have to go back, like, 50 screens, so... yeah, this is why I like Mega Man Maker, man. You can make levels as easy as you want or as hard as you want. But, like... And that's the thing, most of these levels, I mean, I think people know, like, now... I think they've understood, like, how the difficulty is, whereas when... You know, they first started making levels, they just cranked the difficulty up to unreal levels. The Game Boy games are notorious for a brutal... Viewers, what Mega Man game do you think is the hardest? What Rockman game? Rockman! I can use Japanese too, I like to use them interchangeably. What game in this franchise, classic games, do you think is the hardest one? I think Mega Man... I mean, I guess I'd say Mega Man and Bass is the hardest Mega Man game, Rockman and Forte. But 9 and 10, man, those games are just brutally bad. I cannot... I don't know, this level's pretty bad. I don't think I'm going to stay with it too much longer. But yeah, what game do you guys think is the hardest? Leave a comment and tell me what you think is the toughest game to beat. Like, you just can't get through it, or you don't want to play it, or... what do you think is? Error, YouTube not responding? Can you guys hear this? Let's see here. It says it's not responding all of a sudden. What is going on with that? I think it's responding. Should be responding. Is this responding? Can you guys see this? For some reason, my thing goes out occasionally. I'm not sure why it goes out. Yeah, classic. I'm gonna stop this level. This level sucks. This is not a fun level. I do give dislikes because some levels are just too frustrating. But yeah, what Mega Man game do you think is the hardest classic game ever? Like, what do you think is the hardest classic Mega Man game? I'll let the chat go a little bit more. I'll let you guys catch up to what I'm saying. Maybe it's behind. I mean, you know, I don't have a problem with, I like Mega Man and Bass. I like the HUD of Mega Man and Bass. I have to say, I like the premise of the game. I like the fact that, you know, you have the stage select where you have, like, routes you can do, you know? Like, you can choose Cold Man, Ground Man, or Astro Man first. I think that's really kind of nifty, you know, how they do that. Like, I mean, the 8 Robot Master stage select is awesome, but we've seen that a lot, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, we saw that a lot, but having, like, being able to, like, pick your own, like, the route you go through, I think that's pretty sweet, you know? The King Fortresses suck. They're one of the worst parts of Mega Man and Bass. Like, I don't know how that ever got into the game. I mean, Keiji Inafune, Inti Creates, like, those guys, they liked jacking the difficulty up as high as they possibly could. I read an interview that, Keiji Inafune said about Mega Man 7's final boss, you know, the Wily capsule, he said, let's make this as hard as possible. Like, that was the goal, to make it insanely hard. And yeah, so that's why they're so difficult. Like, they just really revel in hard design. And what am I supposed to do here? I don't get where I'm supposed to go. Well, you just gotta hurry up through the thing, is that it? Yeah, it's one of those things, you gotta hurry up. It's like a challenge thing. Oh, God. But yeah, you know, Inti Create, I don't think Capcom themselves are the guys that are responsible for the high difficulty. I think it's the guys at Inti Create that wanted to make the Mega Man games as hard as... Are you guys serious? Like, there's no way I can get through that quickly. But yeah, the Inti Creates guys, they like the really hard difficulty. They like to jack it up really high. I don't think Capcom themselves were interested in that. There's a number there. I can't read and talk and play at the same time. I just gotta get through the level. Mega Man 5 was the hardest classic game for you? Oh, man, I thought Mega Man 5 was one of the easiest. Maybe the Proto Man Fortresses were tough, but just regularly, like, I didn't think 5 was hard at all. Yeah, Proto Man Castle was really hard. But I mean, I don't want to play this level anymore, this isn't fun. Yeah, 9, the problem with 9 is that there's just too many deaths in the levels. Like, there's too many instant deaths, and I don't, like, it's just like spikes and pits everywhere, and it just gets tiresome to play. Whereas, like, Mega Man 3, my favorite Mega Man game, those levels were like longer corridors with platforming and shooting, and it was just more reasonable, you know? What do you viewers think, what is your favorite Mega Man game, viewers? Favorite classic game? Like, write in the comments your favorite classic Mega Man game and tell me everything why it is. Mega Man 3, like, to me, is just... I used to love 2 a lot. I used to think 2 was the best, and oftentimes I gush about 4. Mega Man 2 and 4 are both great games. 2, 3, and 4 are my 3 favorite classic games, like, of all of the classics. Like, and I think they're the most well-made of the games, because they didn't have a lot to work with back then, you know, and they had to do what they could. And I just think they were innovating a lot during them, and 5 and 6, not as much innovation came out in 5 and 6. Like, they're great games, they're all solid, but I just like the level designs in the first few games. They felt raw, you know? Ah! Can't talk and play. I can when watching YouTube, but final stages are just so difficult. Huh. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say 2 and 3 are the best because their music is the best, and I agree with that. Like, yeah, Mega Man 3 by a long shot. The extra stages, story, new ground. Yeah, I like Mega Man 3 because of its length also. That's another thing I really liked. I like the Doc Robots. I thought the Doc Robots were great. I don't know why so many people complain and bitch about the Doc Robots. Like, they were fun. I like how the levels are all twisted and deformed, and you gotta go through them, and it's all dark and atmospheric. You know, Mega Man 3, it has an atmosphere that other games don't have. You know, it's a distinctive atmosphere. It's like a kind of a raw, loose atmosphere. And I've always liked that about it. I like Shadow Man stage and Gemini Man and Needle. These dark kind of like broken down levels, like Spark Man. You know, just broken down. I really think they did a good job with them. You know, whereas games like 5 and 6, they're too colorful. I mean, they're colorful and they get kiddie. You know what I mean? They get kiddie as opposed to just like feel like robots. I mean, don't forget, you know, Mega Man's an android. He's not a human. He's an android. So you should have a little bit of that robotic feel into it. You know, like cranes and you know, wires and things, and you know, beep, click, work. You know, those like robotic things. 3 is like that, which is great. The reason the Doc Robots work is because they take stage that you're already familiar with. Yeah, I mean, that's fun, you know? Like, I mean, I like to see that. I mean, I know a lot of people have complained that the Doc Robot bosses are designed badly and you shouldn't get hit. And that's true, yeah, but remember, Mega Man 3 was, it was rushed. Woof, woof. No pun intended to rush the Robo-Dog, but it was rushed, you know, and it was forced out before they thought it was ready, but I like that, though, you know, I don't have a problem with them. The bosses should be hard, like, the goal is just to win, it's not to, like, you know, Nico Evaluates. I was watching his stream and him talking about how he thought it was, like, terrible and bad, and, I mean, yeah, but that's not the goal, man. I don't think they designed it with in mind to be critiquing the bosses like that, so, you know, by that point you have all the weapons, too, you know, and I really love that. This is an okay level, Catnip. So, yeah, what level would you viewers like me to review? I'm gonna talk a lot. I got so much to say about Mega Man Maker and Mega Man and all the games, man. My opinions are just endless. Leave a comment and let me know what level you guys want me to review. If you want me to do a review of level, let's see if look at a Jethawk level in the meantime. I'm gonna try to stream with Fire Sawdust on Friday, but I gotta figure out how to get our screens working together. Sauna. I know Jethawk got a Sauna one. This was a great level if you never played it. I don't know why my star doesn't show up. I'm not going to replay this, but... if there's one stage I would recreate, it would be Gemini Man stage. It's an easy Fire Sawdust. Shampoo Babu is an older one level. Let's see how Jethawk's older levels were. A lot of green. A lot of green. But yeah, Mega Man 3 will always be my... I think I used to make a joke about Mega Man. Mega Man 2 is the game you marry, but Mega Man 3 is the game you have sex with. Mega Man 3 has got that loose, raw feel to it that just... It's just raw. You know, you go back to it, you play it, you know? It's the one you really want to take with you, you know? I mean, it's the funness of it, and it's not... It doesn't have... Things don't have to be methodically designed, you know? Mega Man 2 and 4, like I said, Mega Man 4... I love Mega Man 4's levels and Mega Man 2's levels. They both are a little more memorable than Mega Man 3's. But where... The problem is the slowness of the game. They're a little more clunky and slow, you know? I mean, Mega Man 2's obviously got slower things, but I didn't... yeah, Mega Man 4... Its level design is more claustrophobic. It's not as open, and I love open levels. I like levels that have more of an openness to them. Dustman's level's awesome. I love Dustman. I want Dustman for 1.9. Like, I really do. I mean, like, if I voted for Dustman to put him in 1.9 in this game, because I just love junk. I love junk level themes, and I love water level themes. Like, those are my favorite level themes, so if we could get Dustman or, like, Junkman, I would love that, you know? And, I guess we already have enough water theme Robot Masters in Mega Man Maker, so I'm not really, I mean, Aquaman would be cool, but it's not like I'll be sad if he wasn't in the game. But yeah, Dustman, I really want Dustman. You gotta put Dustman as he's not hard to cook shit. It's hard to talk and play. I shouldn't, you know, Dustman's awesome. I love the decayed theme of his level, like, you know, the music and the fire and stuff, and you know, I watched that Let There Be Light Mega Man video where like Mega Man was going through the fire and like the shadows and stuff. It was like really dark that video, but yeah, Dustman's awesome. Who do you viewers want the most to be in Mega Man Maker? If you could get one guy, like Mega Marino wants Gutsman. I want Gutsman too, but Dustman is the one I want the most in Mega Man Maker. Who do you viewers want in Mega Man Maker? Who did you vote for in that little poll? Leave a comment and let me know. I'm curious. Yeah, this is my first time using my voice. It's, I haven't used it before. So I hope I sound good. I'm not really, like, great at making jokes, you know, or I don't have that gentlemanly Raw Mithril here once again voice, like Raw Mithril. That guy's videos are pretty good. I like Raw Mithril's, dude's so gentlemanly when he makes his commentary. Yeah, although I don't think he plays much Mega Man Maker. Oh, he's so much to say, man. Snake Man from Mega Man. Snake Man. Yeah, we need Snake Man. He's good. I mean, I guess I'm not really in a hurry. I would say, yeah, maybe the first four game Robot Masters, Mega Man 1 through 4, I don't have any of those guys will do, you know, Heat Man, Flash Man, Guts Man, Dive Man, you know, I don't really care about Mega Man 5 and 6 Robot Masters, like, I don't care if Blizzard Man gets put in the game, or Tomahawk Man, or Wave Man, you know, they're not that important, they're not that iconic, I just don't care that much, you know, about them. Same thing with 9 and 10, I don't really... I feel like 9 and 10 have gotten a lot of attention in the game. You have a lot to say, and I have so little to say? Oh man, that's... Oh. Well, maybe on Friday you'll have more to say, Fire. Let's see, open this. But yeah, I just don't, like... I just don't want to see, I don't care so much about, I don't care so much about the 9 and 10 stuff. 9 and 10 are great, but I feel like they're a little overrated. They get a lot of attention. Like, I don't think I think they've been showered with enough attention, and I don't have, like, 9 and 10... I like the games. I think they're good games, Mega Man 9 and 10. I just feel like the level design got really far away from what the old games were with the... They just were so big into death, you know? So, gosh, I'm just talking about so many things. The thing with 5 and 6 is that while the main stages of the main stars and the Wily bosses, yeah. Let me read the comments here. How do I get this stupid thing out of the way? I don't want to tamper too much with OBS right now. I just want to play and talk. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing I didn't like about 5 and 6. I feel like the 5 and 6, like, when you first start the games, they're fine with the 8 robots, but as the games go on, as 5 and 6 go on, they get a little more, like, boring, you know? Like, Mega Man 6, I would say Mega Man 6 is one of my least favorite games, because the game's just, it feels so, like, tiresome by the time you're done with Mega Man 6. Like, I don't ever remember the level layout of 5 and 6, 6 especially, you know? 4 didn't have that feeling. Mega Man 4, the first 4 games, they don't have that feeling. You know, you're excited to beat the game. You're excited to go through it. The games feel exciting near the end, but 5 and 6, they're just... And of course, the plots are not very good in 5 and 6. Like, they're pretty boring. You know, that's the thing, that's the problem with 5 and 6, is the Robot Masters are cool, but the fortresses, in my opinion, were not very good. They were boring. Hey, Farron. Glad of you to join me. How do I sound, guys? How's everything sounding good? I think my voice sounds good. But yeah, 5 and 6, I just, you know, Mega Man 4, the thing that made Mega Man 4 so cool, when I first played Mega Man 4, my older brother, like, I was so excited to get to see Cossack's Fortress. Like, that's really exciting, you know, he was a new villain, his music was really awesome, like you know, it's like, whoa, you know, who is this new guy? Like, that's really cool. And then you go into the music's all like gloomy in his like Russian fortress with the snow, and you gotta break into it. That's you know, that I would say Mega Man 4 has the best fortress, that Cossack Fortress. I don't think the music's as good as Mega Man 2's Wily Castle, but just the whole atmosphere of like Mega Man 4's Cossack Fortress is really well built up, and it's exciting, you know what I mean? And even after you beat Cossack's Castle, like, and you go to Wily's in 4, it's still exciting. Like, it's still not boring with the giant Met Daddy, you know? Like, I still really like the, 4 is always good. There's no part of 4 that bores me. 2, 3, and 4 never bore me in any port, and 1 doesn't bore me either, but 2, you know, they never, whereas 5 and 6, I'm not interested in their stuff, you know. I don't. Yamato Man stage feels really empty. Yeah, it does. It's just it's a been there, done that experience, you know. I mean, I made a joke about Mega Man. Mega Man 6 feels like Mega Man 6 feels like an empty movie theater playing a movie at 3 a.m. when everyone's gone home to bed like 4 hours ago. You know what I mean? And no one's watching it. It's got that sad feeling like, why are we still doing this? You know. And I know that, you know, again, by that point, you know, the Mega Man franchise was getting stale. People were getting bored. They wanted to see Mega Man X, which was much more exciting. But Mega Man, no, Centaur Man felt a little lazy in my opinion, like there was no need for an underwater section. Yeah, you know, it's just the music the music of 6 is pretty shitty. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't like the music of Mega Man 6. Like, even this theme, Plant Man, it just sounds weird and off-key, like... It's like they're, like, out of sync, or like a music instrument was broken or something. It just doesn't sound very good. 6 has got shit music, okay? I'm not even gonna pretend to like it. And, you know, Mega Man 4's music is not the greatest either, but the game makes up for it with its excitiness. You know, like, Mega Man 4... Oh, fuck. Mega Man 4 was exciting, you know? Like, Dustman's theme beat and Ringman. I mean, Mega Man 4 has the washing machine effect with its music. Like, it sounds like a washing machine's going like... You know, listen to, like, Ringman's theme or Skullman's theme. They're still good, though. It's just the nostalgia, man, when you play them. But yeah, Mega Man 4 has atmosphere. You know, that's another thing, is 5 and 6 just don't have any atmosphere to make the games good. Like, Mega Man 5 and 6, they're lacking atmosphere. That's another problem. You know, Mega Man 2 and 4, also, they have atmosphere. I would say the 3 has the most atmosphere of all the games. But Mega Man 1 also has... Mega Man 1 also has a lot of atmosphere to it. Mega Man 1 is like really hardcore 80s. It's like the most 80s of 80s, and it's like really got that basicness to it. I dig Mega Man 1's atmosphere. Holy cow, I gotta slow down, man. I'm just talking about everything. I can't shut up about my like opinions on this stuff. I know too much about it. I'm a massive Mega Man nerd. How much 3 A-tanks? I'll just muscle my way through these water boys. Bubble Man. The only theme I like is Nightman Stage. I don't like Nightman Stage. I don't like any of the music in Mega Man 6. I think it's all kind of... I mean, I don't hate it. Like, I don't hate any Mega Man stuff. Well, Mega Man 11. That's a story for a different day, Mega Man 11. I'm not going to talk about that on here. But I don't know. I never really liked... I'm going to do Fire Saw this level. I never really liked any of the music in Mega Man... you know, in Mega Man 6. It just felt washed out. Alright, Fire, let me scroll back up the comments here. I'm gonna get his ID here and type everything at the same time. Yeah, Mega Man 3 has the best atmosphere. It always will be my favorite. Or Rookman 3. Mega Man Plus Classic Mode Color. Oh my gosh, man, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get killed, man. I played this last time and I kept botching up and falling in pits. Toxin, I'll get to your level after I get to after I do fires here. I'll give this one more go. Play Mega Man 3 and 4 more than 1 and 2. Yeah, that's the thing about Mega Man 2, 1 and 2. They're good games, but they are a little bare bones, you know. There's not a lot to them. That's kind of a tough thing. 3 and 4 have that... Fuck. I don't have a weapon to destroy those things? Where was I? Yeah, I can't talk and think. My brain's all scrambled right now. Mega Man... I do like the simplicity of Mega Man 1 and 2. I like their simplicity. I like the basic kind of ness. They have their old charm to them that I love. You know, they're charming. Like I said, the first 4 games are all charming, but 1 and... The controls are not very good in the first 2 games. Without the slide, the game is it's a little harder to... They're a little harder to play, you know? Also, the stages in 1 and 2 are... 1 in particular, like, the stages are kind of tough. Like Nico evaluates what he said about Mega Man... I love that review he did of a Lek-Man stage in 1. Like, a Lek-Man stage in Mega Man 1 is one of the worst fucking stages of any Mega Man game I've ever seen. Like, it's just... I'm not gonna lie, pardon my language, man, but Mega Man 1's... Some of the stages are pretty terrible for a new guy who's never played it, man. Like, I was a little... When I played Mega Man 1 as a kid, like, I remember like, a Lek-Man, I picked his level, and I was just stuck there for hours with that, like, part with those thorns, you know? Like, I couldn't... In the first screen, it's just terrible. Oh. This level's... Yeah, I thought this level was going to be hard like that other one, that other color one I played, but I guess not. Ooh, I gotta give my mouth a rest here, I'm talking so much. What do we got here? Is that a pit? Fire? Well, that's a pit, I bet. I hate a Lek-Man purely for those secret enemies on the ladders. Yeah, that's another thing that sucked about a Lek-Man was, again, it's so much climbing, you're going up, and the ladder speed is so slow, and it just felt like it went on forever, that level as a kid, but that's the charm of 1. The 1's charm was how broken the game is. It's so broken, and I love it. You know, the broken... Unknown... What's your favorite stages from classic Mega Man? My favorite's Gemini Man. I love Gemini Man. I love, Dust Man and Drill Man. They're awesome. Napalm Man's awesome. I think I made a video a long time ago on my favorite stages. I'll have to look at it another time. Whew, tired. Did you know it's possible to recreate lives and passwords in Mega Man Maker? No, I didn't know you could do that. What's this guy weak to? Yeah, that's one thing I have never tried doing, or I've never seen, like, a live system in this game. Like, if you lose all your lives in Mega Man Maker, they don't give you a game over. Like, you have checkpoints. So, I mean, I don't know how that would go down. That would be interesting. I'm sure there'd be a lot of rage quitting in that sense. Yeah, man, I can always talk about classic Mega Man. Which is why I'm so glad about Mega Man Maker. Mega Man X Maker is good too. Maybe I'll stream some of that. I haven't streamed any of it yet, but yeah. Again, leave a comment on your favorite classic Mega Man game, guys, in the chat. Tell me why. I want to know why you like it. Tell me why that classic game is your favorite. And I'll read the comments on why. Pretty good level. Man, an older little Nightman based off Sonic. Oh, shit. Ooh, dark parts. I do like the addition of the mic. Gives your streams much more personality. Yeah, it's good. Finally, it's easier to talk and say everything I want to say. Although I don't know if I could do a really big review on a level and talk at the same time. That would be pretty tough. Like, that would be really, really hard. All the scorecards I make, you know? The cards I make with, you know, them holding the signs, like, I like to do artwork. That takes a long time, and I really have to, like, put my all into, like, judging a level. Like, was this good? Was this not good? You know? And then, like, decorating the card with, like, you know, backgrounds and making the world look cute and all that. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time, but it's worth it. What mic am I rocking? I'm using a headset. I'm not using a regular microphone like Mega Marino uses. I'm glad I wrote the dark sections. Yeah, man, this level's much more pleasant than that other color one I was... Shit. That one other color one I was playing earlier, like, where I was, like, bounced, it's too claustrophobic. One thing I've never liked... I don't like claustrophobic areas in Mega Man Maker. I mean, in the reviews I've done, that's one of the things I take points off of. Like, when you make jumps where you bang your head on the ceiling, like, I have very little tolerance for that. That's really frustrating, and it just makes the game, like, annoying in a different way. And pits, too, like, we'll get to that when we get to that, but... You know Mega Marino? Well, not personally, I've been watching his live streams. Gosh, I'm talking about so many things. But, yeah, I don't like pits and levels, because I never know if you jump down, like, if you're gonna die or not. Like, you don't know if it kills you or not. Like, can I go down there? Is it, like, safe? Is there spikes? Is there lava? You know, like, and from, like, a practical standpoint, it also begs the question, why does it kill you if you fall into it? Like, Mega Man can fall down Sparkman's fucking shaft in Mega Man 3 and he doesn't die, but if he falls in, like, a Pit and Cutman stage, he dies. Like, why does he die if he falls in the pit? You know, is there spikes down there? Is there lava? Is there a rapist clown at the bottom? Why does it kill him by falling in a pit? It's just never explained, and I don't know. And to me, pits are just a lazy way to make levels. They don't add anything, and they're kind of... I feel like they're archaic, you know? They're a cop-out. Don't get me wrong, they're okay, like sky levels, you know what I mean? Makes sense to have a big pit in a sky level, but just in general, I just think that there's other ways to make a hazard than a pit. It just kind of lowers the value. Her stage is super... I can't... Nobody uses pit shadows. Yeah, like, that's another thing. It's gonna, why bother doing it, you know? I mean... And that's why I want a map system to come to Mega Man Maker, so we can, like, look at the map and say, yeah, will this... Can I jump down here or not? And, but nobody ever seems to complain about it but me. I'm, like, the only guy that, like, seems to not like pits on Mega Man Maker. I don't know how viewers take my reviews of levels, like, well, he's just harsh, you know, slagging me off in the for like giving a bad score on something. I don't know. I don't like pits. I think they water things down. Anywho, I always just add pits as a last thought. I never make them the main threat. I mean, just like put spikes there or something else, you know, just to know that you don't have to jump down there. Focus here. Do you have any E-takes? Yeah, as long as you have E-takes, man, you can just roll the road. One thing you viewers will notice a lot is I always play as Roll, you know? Mainly because, well, she's cute first off, you know? Looks cute. But also, just the broom. I love having the broom as a weapon because I don't have to, like, you can deal with shielded enemies so much easier. And a lot of guys in this game always try to run into you, you know? So having the broom to, like, cut through it makes it so much better. Rock, he can just shoot his gun in one direction. It's like, that's not all that impressive. I wasn't even paying attention right out there. I can do that. I know the rules, man. I know what's what in this game. Hoi! Oof. Good level, Fire. Good level. Give that a thumbs up, man. I like that you're like me. You like the big open levels. It's how our friendship is. How do you feel about Bass with the flame sword? I can't read the comments very good. The stupid heart-shaped symbols in the way. How do I feel about Bass with the flame sword? I don't really like flame sword as a weapon. It's kind of a weak weapon, but I guess he's better with it than other people. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Toxin's level. I'm gonna review his level. Let's see, I gotta go scroll in the comments here. Did Toxin put his level in here? From Mike now? Oh, we got a lot of comments. Yeah, here it is. But, yeah, you guys watching this, do you like my voice more, or did you like the little written reviews I have with the scorecard, or do you like both of Death Pits are woke propaganda created by Joe Bible to kill you? Oh boy. The politics of Mega Man Maker. Could get into that, right? Yeah, do you viewers like would you rather me, like, do streams where I talk, or would you rather me, like, just continue to keep doing reviews, or when 1.9 comes out, what do you want? Like, just a little bit of both? I mean, I'm kind of curious, because I feel like I'm part of the big Mega Man Maker family now, even though I haven't really contributed much to the, you know, I haven't, like, done a lot. I haven't made any, like, mods or something. I'm not, like, you know, that random guy who's made the AFO mod. That thing's amazing. But yeah, I'd like to know, what do you guys think of the reviews that I've made with the artwork and all that stuff? Do you like that? Is it fun to look at? I really would like to know, you know? Mike is good to what kind of I mean the... Oh, yeah, they don't exist, okay. The land with no death pits. I should put that as like a title in like a Mega Man Maker level. No, like Fire Factory, no death or no pits, meaning like there's no way to instantly die in the level. Oh yeah, I got more. Let's see here. You know, I guess I can review a little bit while I'm playing this. You know, this it's okay. I'm not big into claustrophobic. I mean, I'm glad there's no pits in this level, but I don't like stuff like this where you have like lots of walls and stuff. It can kind of hurt my eyes. Like I like levels open if I can get them. But I know people want to like fight over their real estate. I'm gonna get back over there. Oh boy. Hey Jethawk. I got Floral Zuma in here too. Shit. Oh. Can't go down there. I gotta focus on this. Fall there. Jeez, man. Oh, I don't know if I can finish this. Let's locus focus on this one. This is not a level I can talk, man. This level's stretching my patience. But yeah, like, claustrophobic levels, I don't think they're generally very good. They're every level has its place, but something like this, you know, it's a little too much yellow, I think, for my taste in this level so far, from what I'm seeing. Like, you got the background, a little too much. It's one of the things that makes black such a great thing for background, is that, like, it makes everything stand out, you know, so you can see better. I always try to use black backgrounds if I can. Mega Man 10's got some nice black backgrounds, but... I mean, look at this! Like, look, you barely have any time to get through this whole thing, like, that's so strict, man, you know? Like... I'm not digging this. Let's play it. I'll try it one more level. I'll try it one more time here. I'll be really focused. Like, having weapons is important to a level. If I have no weapons, like, it better be a really simple, straightforward level, because it gets really boring, you know? Like, a guy will make a level with, well, he'll give you, like, look at that! There's no time to get through that, man. Did I just play this wrong? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna play this anymore. I don't like this level. Sorry, Toxin, but, I just can't keep up with it. Have to back out of this one. Yeah. If I can't beat a level, like, after too many times, I just don't want to play it. So, what other levels are there? Let's try Sunflower's level. Let's see what his level's like. Aquatic Caverns, 50 likes, 2... Wow, 106 plays, man. It's gonna be good! 3 pits. Yeah, pits, man. Pits. Do you guys think they're gonna add a map screen in Mega Man Maker in 1.9? Do you think we'll get a map? Because that would really, like I said, that would really help navigating big levels or Metroidvania levels if we had a map screen. I don't know if we're gonna get one. Yeah, I've given roll many times to play bass. I don't know if we're gonna get a map screen, but I'd like to think we're gonna get one, because Mega Man, there's no reason not to have one at this point. You know, like, a map screen would be really, really helpful. I mean, Mega Man Maker X has a map screen, so why the hell not give it to this game? You know, it's just like, just put one in. It doesn't hurt, it can only help. And in Mega Man X's map screen is kind of bare bones. You know, it'd be nice to have, like, a little more detailed map screen with more, like, an icons and keys. Yeah, that's one of the things I really want for 1.9. And the other thing I really, really want 1.9 is a turn-off enemy respawning. Please put that as an option, because there's been so many levels where, like, you just turn around and, like, the enemy just comes back and hits you, and, like, you can't... Like, I can understand how enemies can come back if you leave the sector, like, if you go off the screen to a sector and a screen transition happens, but why have them respawn when they're on the same screen? Like, that's tedious, you know? Like, I hate that. I don't know, man. We're in like 2024, you know? That's just something you should be able to, like, add in, or as a toggle option at the very least. So, yeah, fingers crossed. I don't think they're gonna do it. They don't. The dev team doesn't seem to really take much interest in that. I'm the only person who's squawked about it. So, what do you guys think about that? Taking off enemy respawning, or have that at least as a toggleable option, you know? Because we have, like, toggleable, like, enemies don't drop power-ups or life and stuff. Why can't we have one where, like, the enemies are, like, not respawning? You know, that would be really, really helpful. So, I mean, what changes do you viewers want to, or extra things do you want to see added to Mega Man to 1.9? Like swimming? I don't think we're gonna get swimming in it. That would be cool, but, you know, what things do you guys want to just kind of improvements, so to speak, would you like to see them kind of fix some things that maybe modernize it a little more, you know? I mean, you don't want to, like, completely change the feel of it, but things that would just make it a little less annoying, or, like, maybe make it more accessible. Yeah, like, yeah, you have to scrap if the enemies come back again, or you waste ammo and stuff, and, it's just tradition. I mean, I don't think any game, like, does that anymore, like, an enemy comes back. Like, imagine if you're playing Doom back in fucking 1993, and enemies didn't respawn, like, enemies came back. I mean, they do in the, like, nightmare mode, and, you know, but just regular mode, if you shoot an imp or kill an imp, his body lays there and he's dead, like, you know? And it also makes sense from a technical, like, a realistic standpoint. How do the enemies return? Like, you just walk off screen and they're back again? How? It just seems too... It doesn't make any sense, you know? I mean, there are some traditions we do, like, you know, Mega Man can't aim his arm cannon upward. Okay, that's a tradition I guess I'll accept because it's you know, it's just a very classic thing, but why have the respawning on? I probably should have gone up that way. Let's see. The Boo Beam's health bar? I'm not sure I understand what that means. I'm glad they added the Boo Beam trap at 1.8. That was a really good that was a nice addition for a boss. I like that. That mappy level I was playing, but the one Boo Beam trap took long to kill. Oh yeah. Yeah, Boo Beam. Oscrum likes to make a lot of Boo Beam levels. He's big in the Boo Beam like mappy stuff, like those kind of I don't know, I noticed he uses a lot of those. They're pretty fun. That guy makes some good levels, Oscrum. I like Oscrum's level. Him, Sunflora, Jethawk, you guys make good levels. But yeah, the Boo Beam trap is a good addition to levels for you guys if you want to make them. I think it works out really well. One to kill. Yeah. Another thing that you want to make sure you do in levels like that you do is that you don't put enemies that are like up in the air a lot, like don't put enemies that you have to if you have to like shoot upward and if you don't have a weapon to shoot up. Oh shit, I almost died there. If you don't have a weapon to fire upward, like don't put guys that are like on the ceiling that I can't shoot. Like that's really frustrating. Having to like climb up to do something to attack. I hate level things that do that. Like I was just being a dick, you know, putting stuff and shit up in the air. It's like Sheep Man, you know. People have and some of my stream, like when I've been streaming, I've always said Sheep Man is my least favorite Robot Master for that reason, because I hate bosses where I have to stand there and like let the guy just wail on me from above and I can't attack upward because, well, you know that his Buster doesn't let you shoot upward. So like that shit like that is something I really have no tolerance for. And that's why I hate Astro Man from Mega Man and Bass. Like I was telling Fire that I didn't like that. He's probably my least favorite Robot Master from that game. Probably one of the least favorite bosses in that game, for that matter. Yeah, I mean, I feel like making a video on the my top 10 least favorite Robot Masters, because I have some, like, having gone back and played this series for over like 20 years now. You know, I'm in my I'm not gonna go into that, but like I've played this series long enough. You know what I mean? I feel like I know enough about these games to like judge what bosses are good and which ones suck. And I have to say, of all the worst bosses are probably Elecman. He's a terrible boss because he just does bullshit amounts of health damage to you. But guys like Astro Man from Mega Man and Bass are just infuriating because they're up in the air the whole time and they're invincible and you can't do shit about them. You know, like even Bass's Buster doesn't harm them. And I hate bosses that do that. Sheep Man too, like they're... Yeah, I'll probably make a top 10 least favorite Robot Masters at some point. Because I'm sure you guys would love to hear my thoughts on that. Like, what do you think the least favorite robots are? Yeah, those guys are Sheep Man, Astro Man, and Lek Man. They're definitely up there. What's your guys' least favorite Robot Master? Like, who do you think is the most frustrating guy you just think is just badly designed? I mean, like, he's just not a well-designed robot. they don't. All in all, you know, you think they suck. I'm curious to know who you guys think. I love Splash Woman. Who's your least favorite Robot Master, viewers? Which boss do you hate the most? What if you're base? I don't know. If you're base, I guess, yeah, you could do that, but... it's not good, you know? Like, it's not a good thing, like... Nice level, Sunflora, nice level. You make some good levels, man. I enjoy reviewing your levels. Who's up next? Let's see. Woodman felt lazy, but he was alright. Burner Man? Yeah, I like Burner Man. Like, I'm a big fan. I love Burner Man's boss fight. I think he's an awesome boss. I like how crazy he gets. Alright, we'll try another Toxin level here. I like Burner Man a lot. I think he's a great, I think he's a good boss because he's got a lot going for him. He's doing a lot. He's cool, he's exciting, and he's not on the ground, you know, or he's on the ground so you don't, I've always liked Burner Man. I like Magic Man. Yeah. But yeah, I just, yeah, who do you don't like Elect Man, Quick Ring, Search, Dynamo, and Blade? Quick Man. A lot of people thought Quick Man's really hard. I don't... I mean, as long as you do 2 damage to him, he's not too bad, or 2 or 4, like the way they did it in Mega Man. If you don't, like, if he deals you, like, 6 contact damage of, like, 8, yeah, then he'd be a real big bastard to beat, like he was in the Doc Robot level. But that's a Doc Robot. That's not, like, an actual regular thing where you have no weapons. Like, I don't have a problem with Quick Man. I think Quick Man's an okay robot. I don't... Ring Man's a pain. Mega Man 4's Robot Masters have the massive 8 contact damage. That's just like, wow. And when I first played 4, I got to robots, it was like, shit, man, these guys are all really hard. How can you, you know... So yeah, Mega Man 4's Robot Masters are hard, but I think they're still well designed, you know, I don't have a problem with them. A lot of people say you should start with Toad Man first in Mega Man 4. I think you should start with Pharaoh Man. He's actually, like, his level is the easiest, and he's an easy boss. Like, he only does 4 contact damage, and everybody else does 8, so... Oh, shit. Let's see. How do I... Haha! Yeah, I know the rules, man, of this game. I just like Burner Man as a robot. I like his insane face. He's like... You know, you get into it, he's like, ah, I'm gonna kick your ass! He's like all, like, mad and stuff. He's awesome, you know? I mean, the Mega Man and base Robot Masters have personality. Like, I like them. Dive is very anticlimactic because you use the Mega Buster. Yeah, Dive Man, if you try to fight Dive Man, like, and you don't know what the hell you're doing against him, like, he's gonna kick your ass, you know? Like, oh, shit. Oh, gosh, I gotta deal with this. Yeah, Dive Man's gonna kick your ass if you fight him the wrong way. He does 8 contact damage, and he's always, like, dashing back and forth. You know, he's gonna give you a black eye, man. Bright Man, the way he's controlled his health when he's about to use his Flash Stopper. Yeah, Bright Man can be a pain in the ass if you don't know that he does that with a certain health. And he belly flops and does a shitload of damage against you. That's... I can understand people hating the Mega Man 4 Robot Masters. I'm not going to give any of them a... Except for Pharaoh Man, I'm not going to give any of them a pass. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, no. I'm not good at these kind of puzzles. Alright, I gotta get through this here, I gotta focus. One thing I'm not familiar with in this game is physics, like how to... Can I get this chest? Is there I doubt there's anything in here that's gonna help me out. Just weapon energy, huh? Ooh, boy. Yeah, I'm not going for that, man. I don't want to get... I just want to get it... Oh, no checkpoint. How hard is this next area? Yeah, if I can avoid getting killed and having to do that section again, I will. You know, that scared me. Yeah, Raw Mithril brought a lot of knowledge to the Robot Master patterns and stuff. He's like doing that Doc Robot run with no death or no damage, man. Like, I don't know how that dude did Doc Woodman without getting hit once, because holy shit, that's insane, man. Like, Doc Wood, I think Doc Wood is the hardest boss in any Mega Man game to do Buster only with no damage. Like, that, I don't know how you could that's just torturous. Like, I have never beaten Doc Wood. I've never beaten Doc Wood with the Mega Buster, period. I mean, I've used an E-Tank, I think, a couple E-Tanks and beaten him, but just like, no E-Tanks, just beat him with the Mega Buster. I can't do it, man. He's just too brutal. Like, he is insane. Doc Wood. Oh shit, I gotta go up. That's right. Stab him up, stab him up. Wow, that's not long. This is what do I do here? My brain's just on autopilot. I'm just trying to think about what to, Yeah, the Mega Man Robot Masters, I mean, none of them are, I like the Robot Masters in general, most of them. I think they're all pretty well made, you know. That's one of the hallmarks of why Capcom did such a great job with the franchise. They're all really, really good. You know, they look good. Have you watched Game Champ 3000? I have not watched that. I don't know what that is. Shit. I don't know what that is. Wait, Cloud Island from One Piece. Game Champ 3000, no. Yeah, Mega Man, I mean, the classic Robot Masters, I think they're all, for the most part, pretty good. Like I said, I like the classic series more than the X games, too, because I like the way the Robot Masters look. You know, like I said, Burner Man looks all crazy. The X games, I like the controls in Mega Man X, the X series. I like the controls, and I like the level design, and I like the openness of them. I don't really like the stories of the X games, and I don't really like the characters that much. And I especially don't like the Mavericks in the Mega Man X games, like the animal-headed men. They just look really fucking dumb. Sorry, guys, who like Mega Man X bosses. I don't know. We have like these like pickles and like centipede guys that are pink, and I don't know, these like a bat-headed man. It just looks stupid, you know. How do you take that seriously? A walrus man robot guy who it's too far out there. I like fighting men. I like fighting like Vile or Sigma, guys that are like human kind of guys. You know what I mean? That's more interesting than than fighting these animal dudes. Whoa. I'll talk about this level once I beat it. Let's see here. Can I use this knife? I better just use the other weapon. Boy. X4 is fine. Yeah, X4 is a great game. I think X4 is a little overrated, but I like X4 because Zero's in the game, and Zero makes the game what it is, you know. Playing as Mega Man X is not as exciting as Zero. Like, Zero really... He's really what keeps the game interesting. Woof! Favorite X game is... I can't... The stupid X2, and my least favorite is... X7. Yeah, everyone hates Mega Man X7. It is okay level, Toxin. I like that you put a lot of gimmicks in low level. I think that's great. I like the ball bouncing and all that stuff's nice. I don't like the levels where you have to, the part where you have to use momentum to get over make jumps. I'm not good at that. I've never been a fan of that. And sky levels are probably my least favorite kinds of levels in Mega Man Maker. I used to not like fire levels very much, but I don't like sky levels because obviously there's going to be a lot of pits in them, but I'm not good with like wind and momentum and fans. That always seems to trip me up, you know, like fan momentum. It's like I never know if I can jump without hitting my head on the ceiling and getting spikes or something, so yeah, I don't like wind levels, but you do a good job with the, you know, the gimmicks. I can tell you put a lot of work in your levels, and you know, you put a lot of work in your levels, so I respect that. I'm not big into wind kind of really hard gimmicky areas. Like that stuff kind of takes too much of a toll on me. I like junk levels. Water levels are my favorite. Junk levels are great. Fire levels are okay, but wind levels I'm not so big in. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll rap with you guys for a little bit. I'll play one of my levels, and then you know, why I rap, so I don't have to like focus as much here. Let's see, my profile. Right up here. What level have I not played? What do I want to show off? That's really awesome. Thrown into the ocean. What's a good level here? That's awesome. What's a kick-ass level? High Tide Tussle, Crystal Land. I got so many levels, man, I made. I went balls to the walls with these levels. Layer of the Lunar Fortress. I'll play the Lunar Fortress. It's a pretty fun level. So yeah, X7. Everybody hates Mega Man X7. That poor game, man. That game's been shat on like more times than a truck stop toilet. You know, that poor game. X7. I played X7 when it first came out back in the day, and I didn't hate it. Like, I was just kind of confused with it, you know. And I mean, the series needed to go 3D, you know. It had been 2D for so long, so after X5 and X6, man, it was time to go 3D. But man, I had no idea the backlash would be so harsh with that game. Like, holy shit, everybody has just like trounced that game so much. X7, I'm glad. It's nice that to see him go 3D, but they just made so many mistakes with like the weapons are bad in the game, the load times are horrible. I don't, you know, it has the idea for good things. They could make a good 3D game, and it's the closest we're ever going to get to a 3D Mega Man game, like X7. You know, the Legends games are not like. They're not the classic X 2D formula games, so X7's all you have to work with for a 3D game, and either you enjoy that or you miss out on 3D completely. Yeah, so I'd say my favorite X game. I grew up with X2. Like I was bought X2 as a present for a Christmas once, and that was my go-to game, X2. I never owned the first game, and I never could get my hands on the third game because the third game came out really late, you know, so I have a very soft spot towards Mega Man X2. Like, it's it was the one that raised me the most of the X games, and X4 did it as well. I owned X4 and X6, but X2 is like, I would say, if I said my favorite, X2 only because I grew up with it, but I think the first X game is a little bit better, but I like X2 also. After the first two X games, I feel like the series goes downhill, like with 3, you know, like they start to get more lazy. You know, it's like I gotta explore more. I want to be Roshan. That's another thing about the X games that kind of bummed me out, is they took out Roll. How do you take Roll out of the Mega Man game? She's in the Legends games. Roll's in the Legends game. She's in the Classic, and even in the Battle Network, but she's not an X. Instead, we have Zero, who is a guy, and I mean, Iris, she's not really like a main character at all, and I mean, technically Roll wasn't playable in the classic games at all, but it just feels like it's missing, you know, and Alien, Cygnus, I don't care about those guys. I don't know. I don't like the way they went with the later games. All this, it's just, I just don't like the stories of the X games. They've got good gameplay, but I don't like the stories. I hid myself while I repaired myself. Yeah, everybody hates that. It fucking make no sense. I mean, they don't. I mean, that's the thing about the X games. Like I say, yeah, the plots, they make no sense. Like, where are the humans in the X games? Like, Dr. Kane is the only human we see in the entire X series. Like, what the hell are the humans doing? Why are these Reploids, like, coming up to, like, take over the world? Are the humans not... Why aren't they making robots to surpass X and Zero? Why are they just keeping this... I mean, by that point, you think they'd be, like, in control and have authority, I guess. Instead, they have the Maverick Hunters, but who's running the show with them, you know? And Sigma just took over and killed all the humans? It's never explained, you know? It's just too unrealistic. Whereas with, like, Dr. Light and Dr. Wily, you know that, like, there's only a couple robot makers in the classic series, so it's a little more believable, you know? Yeah. Mega Man X. I mean, for all Mega Man X6's, like, faults, I will say the one thing I really like about X6 is it's so crazy and like, odd that it's actually kind of good, you know? Like, it's so bizarre and just random that it's so bad it's good. The Zero series? Yeah, I'd say the Zero series plots are better than the X series, but I still way prefer classic game Mega Man over any of that stuff, and I always will. But yeah, I mean, I beat all 4 Zero games. I don't remember Zero 4 much, because I played the first 3 games, and then, yeah, I don't really remember the fourth one that much. ZX, I've never touched the ZX series. I don't know how those are. I heard they're like Metroidvania, but they're so lowball that even I never could get into them. Like, I played Classic, X, Zero, Legends, a very little bit of Battle Network, but, like, I've never touched the ZX franchise, and I've never touched the, I've never touched Star Force, so I don't know how those are either. Who's up here? Jethawk? Let's see Jethawk's level here. You guys think Classic's the best of the whole thing? I mean, Classic to me is always going to be the best. Yellow Devil and boom 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 boom. Classic will always be the best because the robots are everything's likable and it just makes you feel good, you know. Star Force 3. Man, they just made so many games. Yeah, maybe someday I'll check out the Star Force games and these other ones, but I just don't really care that much. And you know, the thing about Mega Man, what would have really helped Capcom is after like X4 or X5, you know, if they'd actually like put more effort into the Legends games, you know, like people probably would have really like taken to them, you know? It's just, the Legends games don't... The problem with the Legends games is they stray so far from what classic Mega Man was that we don't even, like... It's too far away. There's no Robot Masters, there's no, like, Wily or... You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but, you know, the classic games, it could have made a little more reference to it, you know? Like, people know Mega Man because of the classic games. We all play them, you know, and then... You want to go 3D, why not make a classic 3D game? Why try to get too clever and weird and get off the beaten path of it, you know? I think the series would have really, the franchise would have been more popular if they just did a classic 3D Mega Man game with, like, I don't know, Brickman or you know, Waterman or Brushman or I don't know, whatever, just in 3D. That would have been cool, you know? But they just kind of never really... kind of wanted to keep the whole thing separate. I don't know why they did that. I don't think that was a very great business decision. How the fuck do I get over this? Oh god. Yeah, tomfoolery. I think even the X games, I mean, as much as I love them, I think the problem with the X games is they're like, they fall between the ass crack of classic and their own thing. They don't know what they're... Like, it's like, what are they? You know what I mean? We have Dr. Light in, like, is like a capsule format, and there's a ghost, and it's just like, what? And then they say that classic Mega Man and X aren't the same robot. Like, I'm still on the fence about that one, guys. Like, I mean, they say he's not, and if he's not, then what happened to the original guy? Where is he, you know? And, again, they probably just retconned it because they decided to go in a different direction, but when it first came out, people were like, Mega Man X? What the hell is that? Like, why isn't it called Super Mega Man? You know, like Super Mario World or Super Metroid, and so, like, for, yeah, all intents and purposes, he is the same guy in the first few ones, but then they branched off and he didn't become the same guy. I don't know. I think it's just subtly hurt the franchise, them doing that, you know? But they're still amazing games. Anyway, we should probably talk about this level. I like how Jethawk uses waterfall in his levels. I think he does a good job with that. Like the waterfall, like they're great, you know, they're always a nice gimmick or decoration. I remember I did that review of one of your levels, Jethawk, with that crazy psychedelic rainbow waterfall thing where, like, what was his face? Like, Magnet Man's head exploded or something in that review. That was so whack, that level, that I had to put that in there. I had to do that art card for fun. Can I get across this? I can, man. I think I can. That's all I gotta keep telling myself. Yellow Devil. Yellow Devil creeped me out when I was little. Like, before he boomed, like, the Boomo thing, like, the way he looked, man, he's just like this blob of, like, creepy shit, you know? It's just weird. Anyway, yeah, how do you viewers feel about my stream? Do you like this? I mean, would you like me to keep doing it, like, with my voice? What else would you like me to add? I'm just kind of curious, you know, what things would you like to add? I'm hoping 1.9 will come out in the next couple weeks. They'll be out, maybe, but that's just fingers crossed. I don't know what they have planned, but I don't know. I don't really want to make levels until I get more stuff to make them with. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys like in my levels, and like what you'd like to see more of, and what you'd like me to play more of and do. Because I love being part of the community with all you guys, and like talking and like just bantering about all this random stuff that's not all that important in life, but fun to think about and design. Personally, I think you should stream more about your scorecards. Yeah, I think the scorecards, they have their place. I think when 1.9 comes out, I'm going to start doing reviews, but until it does, and maybe I'll just alternate between them. Like, I'll talk, and then I'll have the formal reviews for, like, a big level with, like, something to really talk, because I don't want to, like, talk out my ass and judge a level unless I'm really, like, focusing on it and have a lot to, like, say. You know, the scorecard art's really, that's important. I mean, some of that stuff, I'd stay up till, like, 5 in the morning making videos sometimes and, like, drawing that stuff. Those were really time-consuming. I mean, doing artwork, like, great. I mean, everyone loves Mega Man artwork. It's so nice and clean looking. Like, so many people, you know, Capcom does an amazing job with their art. It's like, I feel like I gotta live up to that when I do it. I like to, like, improvise, too, and give characters new outfits. Like, I'll give Roll bunny ears if I think she should have bunny ears in her thing. Or I'll just put her in a different, like, little dress or skirt or something that make her look cute. Because it's fun to look at, man, you know? They're machines, but they have human personalities. Yeah, I'll alternate. That'll be the plan. Maybe I'll stream a little bit of the X stuff, too, because I know people might want to look at X, but not as much X stuff, because X is, like, it's not as, I mean, let's face it, people want to watch the classic stuff. It's what we're making and things, and, you know, X is good. It's just our audience is the classic series. Like, that's, you know. Did I go in this door? Which one did I go in? I don't know if I needed to go back in here. Oh no. Oh no, now I gotta go fight him. I think I broke him on the last thing, because he wasn't doing that. I can't look at the comments and fight this guy at the same time, that's really hard. Yeah, I love doing reviews, like, reviews are great, and, I was gonna do, make a good Mega Man Maker level, like, 3, I was gonna do that, but, there's so many people doing that already that I just feel like it's not as personable for me to talk about make a good Mega Man Maker level. I played a little bit, I got halfway through the game and then just kinda got tired of it. You know, it's not very deep, but I'm glad there's so much content out there, you know, for everybody, like, there's something for everybody, you know? I want to give you another level, but they're fast. Base levels are half puzzle. Yeah, good level, Jethawk. Good level. You make good levels, man. Oy, it's getting a little bit late here. I'm gonna go to bed or I'm gonna do some other stuff and then go to bed in about an hour. But I'll play a few more levels. If anyone's still in the chat here, looks like there's only 3 people. Who else wants their level played? Who else wants it? Fire, are you still there? You go to bed, Fire? Tomfoolery, did you have a level? Oh, Fire, here's a level. I'll try one more. I'll play one more of your levels, Fire. I want to give you some screen time here because you were playing a lot of mine, and if we're gonna stream together, we should play each other's classic Frostwood. Ah, yeah, we played this one before. I'll give it another whirl though. Yeah, man, I'll give this another whirl. Maybe can play one of Oscrim's levels after I'm done with this. I don't think Oscrim's in the chat, is he? G-Pocket? None of those guys are there. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of things to say, man. My mouth's getting tired. Been talking so much. I was just rambling like a... I'm gonna go back and watch this stream and see how I sound. But, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is better, man, like, so far. Fire, this is a... Let's see. This is a completely different level. Like, than that one with Bass that I was playing, where you had to, like, use the Thunderclaw to get around. Really, I can't remember all this stuff and talk at the same time. I wonder how Mega Marino feels playing all his levels. Like, he's just going through levels like going through a bag of chips, you know? Bloop, bloop. I mean, it's just like, at that moment, your mind's gotta be on autopilot. Like, you can't be, like, thinking about all that. I won't expect there to be multiplayer from 1.9. Boy, now that would be fun, man, if we got multiplayer in 1.9. Oh my god, I would love to have multiplayer 1.9, like, be able to race all you guys, you know? Race you guys, race you Jethawk, race you Fire, and Tox and all you guys to see how good we are. And I haven't done any racing yet. I haven't done any racing, so I don't know how easy or hard it is to race, but I probably would get my butt handed to me if I did that with anybody, because I know there's probably some really crazy guys out there that are just like, I mean, that's all they probably do, man, is practice racing these games. There's so many guys out there making levels too, or so much stuff out there. And who's that other guy the other evening? Apple, him, yeah, Apple. I don't see him too much, but he was making, he had like a level pack. He had like a couple level packs with like tons of levels, and you know, I guess I could stream those. Those would be good streaming things, but there's no way I'm gonna like review a level packs like with the art cards that I. Shit, no! There's no way I'm gonna review level packs. There's no way I have time to do that. That would be like really hard. But, maybe I'll stream a level pack coming up here, you know, in the future. We'll do some like level pack streaming, because I know Oscrim 1-1, Jethawk 1-1. A couple other guys wanted me to do level packs, and now that I'm streaming, it's a lot easier to do it than just reviews, you know? How can I get through this? Let's see if Crystal should have said block. It does block that thing. Okay, that's good. Whoa! Latter-day Saints! Oh, man. Shit! Oh! Oi, I gotta beat this, man. I can't look at the comments and play this. I gotta focus, man. I'll look at the comments when this part's done. Gotta be real careful here. These jumps, man, these jumps are painful. Like this jump here, ooh, man. Jumping 3 up on like a slope, that's tough, man. Uphill battles and jumps. Ooh, boy, we're getting in Gemini Man territory. Oh, yeah, relief. Always feels good when you get past him. Skullman did my original level pack. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fire. I'll totally do your level pack, man. Like another time I stream, not tonight, obviously, but maybe in the future. Yeah, I'll definitely do them. I'll maybe one night of the week I'll do like I'll stream like 3 or 4 days of the week, and maybe like one of the days I'll do level packs, and one of the days I'll just do random levels or requests, and other things too, and maybe one day do Mega Man Maker X. A little bit of it, not a lot of it, but... You got Frost Flake. Frost Flake. Did I get Frost Flake? Where? Oh, Blizzard Man's weapon? No, I don't think I picked that up. I can't wait to get Ice Wave, man, in 1.9. That's gonna be awesome. Should I send you my... What am I doing? I'm not even looking at the comments. Yeah, I really hope, I hope we get, good level, better level, Fire than the last Frost one. I think that was a better one. I thought it was less annoying parts, a little more reasonable. Good job. But yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna get every Mega Man Maker weapon that's, like, absent from 7, 8, 9, and 10. You know, like the Plug Ball, Chill Spike, Junk Shield, Water Balloon. Like, add all that stuff in, man. I really want to see that for 1.9. Like, or I really want to see those weapons put in. Ice Wave, yeah. What weapons do you guys? I mean, I guess that's kind of a silly thing to say which ones do you want in Mega Man Maker or in 1.9, because like there's not very many of them left, and we're all kind of at this point expecting to see them all in it. You know, we're expecting to see anyone we can get in. Let's see here. I'm playing one of Oscrim's levels. I know he's not. I don't think he's in the chat room, but I just gotta see what he's. Mappy Arcade. Did I play this? Okay, it tells me I played that one. Did I play Mappy Arcade Challenge? Yeah, I played one. Did I play his second challenges? We'll give it a go, Oscar. We'll try your second Mappy. I never played Mappy growing up, but... Mega Man 11 weapons need more shine. Hey, Tango. Mega Man 11 weapons need more shine. Yeah! Mega Man 11, well... Like I said, I didn't want to get into Mega Man 11 on this stream tonight, because I want to keep things positive, but... Yeah, I guess it'd be okay to have some of the weapons in there, too. You know, like, that would be... you know, I mean, more things better, but I'd really like to keep the first 10 games intact. Like, I feel like those should just finish those, you know? Like, I should just finish the basic stuff. Get the basic stuff done, you know? Get Gutsman in the game and Dustman, and just get these basic guys, you know, add all the regular enemies from Mega Man 1. Just finish off the stuff, you know? Like, finish it all off. Like, that's why I have a lot of respect for... I really like, Mega Man 1.7. I think that was the best to me. I think that's been their best update that they made, because 1.7 finished off like all the weapons from the first 6 games. It finished all of them off. It added Roll, which was huge, you know, and that was amazing. And it just 1.7 just had so many things, man. I made my Gloom City level pack with 1.7. If you haven't seen that, man, check that out. That's fun. That was where I really started getting into big open level design and stuff. And I kind of butchered Roll's artwork in that thing. I made her look like some fucking cyberpunk girl, but like yeah, 1.7 still is the best in my opinion. So. I'm hoping 1.9 can live up to it, or they'll be able to make one that's as good as that. So, you know, do you guys think 1.7 was the biggest update? What update do you guys think? Do you think has been the best that they've made? If you've been here for a long time, like I joined when 1.5's update came, you know, and I wasn't around for the first few, you know, 1.3 or 1.2. I wasn't around during that time, so I don't know how this series has evolved. A lot of guys have come and gone. I'm probably one of the oldest guys on here. I mean, I've just been around for so long. It's just like, man, I'm practically like one of the moderators at this point. Yeah. Allowing players to do the things they can't normally do, you know? That's how every update should be. When 1.9 comes out, I'm gonna make a level called Burstman's Bathtub. That'll be my first level, Burstman's Bathtub. It'll be a level with like a big bathtub and like water like going up and down, and they'll have like dangerous spikes and stuff in it. It'll be rising, there'll be bubbles and shit. Like that'll be the first level I make. Burstman's Bathtub. Or Bath Time with Burstman. Toxins, Jethawk 2.0, kind of want to start 1.8. Toxin likes 1.8, yeah. I don't know, 1.8, yeah, it was a good update, great update. I just don't think it didn't add as much, or it didn't feel quite as strong as 1.7. 1.7 just had so much, man. Splash Woman being added, Quick Man. Splash Woman's been used so much, like that. She's like arguably the most important robot master in Mega Man Maker. Like Shade Man, Skull Man, these guys are used all the time. Like there's some guys you just don't see much. Like you don't see Charge Man used that much in Mega Man Maker, or like Blast Man. You know, they're not that popular. But Pump Man, he's not popular. But Splash Woman, it's the only female robot, of course. You know, like and I guess it would be too greedy to ask for Comet Woman in 1.2.0 or whatever. It's gotta depend on those mod guys to make that. Freaky Man? What am I doing? Where am I going here? I'm going to like subspace, man. I can't like figure out what I'm doing anymore. Sheep conveyors are the only possible recreate due to Dynamo Man's conveyors. I don't know. I was surprised we got Pirate Man in 1.8. I thought we were gonna get a Tengu Man, or we were gonna get like I was surprised we got. I mean, Cold Man and Burner Man. I knew we were gonna get them, but I was surprised we got Pirate Man with the water. Honey Woman Cannon? Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, again, I feel like they should, like I said, just finish the early stuff first before getting too crazy with other things. I'm with Marino on that, you know. Like Marino, finish the basic stuff first, but add improvements, like add a map screen and the ability to turn off enemy respawning. Like add that stuff, you know. That's important. You know, come on, we want to make a Mega Man 1 level with Guts Man. Like we want to see that, you know. I want to see Guts Man, and I want to see those helipad guys. Like I want to see that in the big. And like the, you know, whatever, the bomb guys from Bomb Man's level, boom, those dudes. Like I want to see that too. You gotta add those guys, man. You gotta finish off the stuff from 1. Like 1 is just too classic, and 2. There's another thing I'd like to see them add too. Like I said, swimming would be cool, but I think it'd be nice if they added Roll, giving her like Mega Man 8 and Mega Man like 11 outfits. Like that'd be kind of cute, you know, giving her the different, like they did in Magma Mall. Roll can never have enough little goofy outfits, man. Like she had in Powered Up. I think that's awesome. I'm a huge sucker for Roll. All you guys know that. Roll would be my robot waifu if I had one. Just adds a lot to it. Maroon Man. So yeah, if they had extra skins, that would also that's always, you know, like how about have Mega Man with his helmet off? That would be big. You know, like you can take like bolts in 9. You know, like the bolts in Mega Man 9. You know, there's a thing that allow Mega Man to remove his helmet and have like double damage. Like they should put that in or something too. You know, that would be a nice addition. You think Bubble Man was the most important because of letting you giant bosses? Yeah, he's good. A Splash One, Bond Man. Splash One. The thing about water robots that's awesome is that they're it's just nice to have guys that can swim around and like. Like I said, I'm a huge sucker for water robots also, but Bond Man, I don't think we need Bond Man. I don't really like Bond Man's name. The name's Bond. Bond Man. Yeah. I can see why he was cut from the original game. His name just sounds stupid. Sorry, I don't like it. That's my opinion. I mean, even Guts Man, what does that relate to, like, intestines? Doesn't have to do anything like being gutsy or like brave, Guts Man. You can never have too many Robot Masters. Fan games, yeah. Oh man, I never had the patience to make a fan game. I made 8 Robot Masters for a fan game I was gonna have, but I didn't want to give a man behind the names because I feel like man at this point is too chintzy and like too like boring, you know, like calling a guy like I don't know, Guard Man or Saber Woman, like they're kind of a chintzy name. Like come up with something cool, like call a guy like a boss like Dr. Micro or like I don't know, Foreman Crush. That's got a cool name, you know. Oil. Like use the Mega Man X names, but like have men with them, you know. Like keep the fancy name, but have like have like a name or like a thing behind them, like Agent Demolition. Like that would be pretty cool, you know. I mean, man's always been in there, but we're just starting to run out of man names. Man this, Crayon Man, Diaper Man, Cigarette Man. I mean, it's just watered down, you know. Man. Mob Brothers Man. Jethawk Man. Fire Sawdust Man. Just do anything, man. Splash Woman. That was the one thing I respected about Mega Man 9 is they put a woman. They put Splash Woman. I was like, wow, we never saw that, you know? And then I played Mega Man 10, I was like, why isn't there a woman in Mega Man? I was expecting there to be at least like 2 women when Mega Man 10 came out. I mean, I was expecting to see like Gale Woman or like Tornado or Cyclone Woman or some other thing like, you know, I was expecting that. No, it was 8 more men. Bringing back the Robot Sausage Fest. We all have enough of. You know, let's face it, guys. We're all men that play these games, right? There's not very many women that play Mega Man. Oh god, here we go. Gotta get that item, man. Oh no, shit! I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna die. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it. Can't wait for the last. Can't wait for the wire last in Mega Man 153. I don't know what that is. There we go. You're all clear, kid. Whee! All I gotta do is sit here like this and I'm gonna be fine. That's all I gotta do. Kinda reminds me of the Dark Man. I never watched that. Did you know Centaur Man was a woman in the Mega Man comics? Yeah, I read about that. I read that they were gonna do that originally. I kinda feel disappointed they didn't go through with that. That would have been cool. Although, a woman in the first 6 NES games? That would have been interesting. Mega Man 6 Centaur Woman? I'd be down for it, man. You know, they should have done that. Too late to change it again, but he had a sex change to himself, Centaur Man. Oscar, I don't like these. You put some balls, bouncing balls here, but I don't like the. I don't like jumps like this where I have to get into them. That's not cool, man. Man. Boinky boink. Boinky, boinky. Dark roll. I'll do a couple more levels, guys, but then I'm going to wrap it up here. Maybe one more level. I'm getting pretty tired. It's 11. It's already 11 my time. I'm in the Midwest, so... Who wants to have the last level? Is Centaur Man trans? I don't think robots have gender. Well, I don't think they... Maybe Dr. Light got perverted and started to give a Rockman and, you know, who knows. I don't know how old they are. People have always debated, how old is Rockman and Roll? Like, are they 15? Are they 12? Are they 11? Are they 10? Are they 19? I don't know. It's a matter of interpretation. All right, Toxin, I'll play your level. I'll do one of your one more level from you, and then I'm gonna sign out here. Assist mode. Pressing pause may cause a redshift. Ooh, boy. Scary, man. I'm scared. Toxin, your levels scare me. She has a crush on Nightman. Centaur woman has a crush on Nightman. Lord have mercy on me. What do I do? What am I doing? Oh, I gotta pause? How did you get that to work properly? Man, your methods are beyond me. How you do your magic, Toxin. I don't know how you come up with these things, but they kind of scare me. They're so. What am I doing here? Okay, so I can do that. Ugh. Fuck. Wait. Shit. I gotta pause just as I... How can I get through this? Wait, okay, I didn't... Did I... Words fail me. Okay, so those spikes are there to stay. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I'm not liking this much. I might have to put my foot on the brakes here because I'm just not digging this. Sorry, dude. I'm not digging this level. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna want to play that. I'm gonna die a lot. Anyway, I'll play one more. I don't want to just dump down on anybody here. I'll just do a random level, unless somebody's got an easier cooldown level here to play. Downtown Sewage System? Commando Man? I need a cooldown level, guys. What's a cool... Shade Roll? You know, I'm gonna play this guy's level. DR72 Galaxy Man. I've seen this dude's levels, like, he's made a lot of levels. He's made a lot of levels, and this guy gets really, really high ranks, like, or high score systems. I mean, they're pretty basic from what I've seen, but I guess when you're in that, you want to, like a McDonald's, like a Happy Meal or some kind of basic thing, this guy's got kind of levels that have been like that. That's how I did a review once with him, or one of his levels. I'm not sure if this guy's a dev. Do you guys know if this guy's a dev or not? I don't know. Oh, shit. Oops. I think his name's like Rockman 2 or something. I don't know. Wild Coil. Oh yeah. Never go wrong with Shademan stuff. Shademan stuff's awesome. But yeah, this guy, he makes a lot of levels that are kind of basic. He makes traditional levels, and usually they're not annoying, like, although this one giving you the wild coil. I mean, I know at some point I kind of dumped on linear levels. Like, when I was doing reviews a long time ago, I was dumping on linear levels. Like, I was saying, oh, it's all linear, it's all single screen. No, dude, guys, I got nothing against linear levels. Like, anything that's traditional, that's always fine. I'm fine with traditional levels. That's what makes Mega Man, a lot of them, you know, the traditionalness of it. It's just, some of the levels I'd play could get, when I would do reviews of levels, like this guy's, like, I just saw so many levels that were that way, and maybe my levels had an effect on everybody, but there's just so much of it that I just wanted to see other levels. But ultimately, these levels will never go out of style. They'll always be the go-to levels. I mean, traditional levels are, man, but just show off, you know? Then you get your specialists like me who like to make the big levels. Then you got the X levels and all that stuff, but it all comes back to these kind of levels, man. They're the backbone, the heart and soul of the franchise, the indispensableness of them. Are they better than open levels? That's a matter of debate. I'm not even going to go into that territory about, like, what's better, open levels or closed levels, or you know. I will say Kaizo levels should not be rated as high if they're rated high, because fuck, man, I don't want to spend that much time and die that many times. Oh, it's not I want to be the guy. How do you feel about Magma Mole's boss arenas? I like him, man. Like, the fact that I got to fight Chill Man before he was out in Mega Man Maker, that was pretty fun. And, like, all these other dudes that are, like, not out, you know? I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, Magma Mole gives you that desperate craving to play, like, bosses that aren't in Mega Man Maker, you know what I mean? Like, you know, play Junk Man or Oil Man or guys that you can't normally see. I don't know if Junk Man was he in? I don't know. But, you know, guys that you can't see. It's like, wow, here they are. Flash Man, Heat Man. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get that. Yeah, those guys, so... Yeah, I like Magma Malker's, like, arenas and things. I thought they're good. They've done a good job with them, and... L-Take Kaizo's literally... yeah... I didn't even know what that word Kaizo meant until I just heard it thrown around a lot, and then... You know, then I just started... It's like I've learned the vocabulary of it, but... They're not my thing, man. I don't like Kaizo levels, and I'm probably never gonna like them that much. They're not fun. I think they're too over the top, and I just want to, like, get through the level eventually. I don't want to die, you know, forever and play them. I'm not trying to beat every level, so I just don't like Kaizo levels, and I'm not interested in playing them, you know. I mean, if they're too crazy, I don't want to die. If I die more than, like, five or six times, I just don't want to play the level anymore. It's gotten too much. Just because doesn't make them bad. In a sense, they're bad in the sense for, like, playing and reviewing and streaming. I think they're bad for that reason, yeah. I mean, you could say, yeah, subjectively, they're just their own thing, but I don't, not when I do reviews, they're not. That's such a hard issue, that's such a hard thing for me to, like, explain, but I don't like them, and, you know, that's just where I stand with them, in my opinion of them, but everyone's free to disagree with that, you know, we all like what we like, so. Anyway, yeah, I want to end this stream, and I had a good time doing this with you guys. I had a fun time here. I'm going to just cool down a little bit with some of my own levels and talk before I wrap this up. But yeah, I'd love to continue streaming. I hope to stream with Fire on Friday. I want to get our videos together. I got to learn OBS better. I'm still playing around with OBS, but I want to see how my voice turns out here in this thing, and yeah, we'll do more streaming. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. You know, leave a like in this video if you haven't, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, because it just really helps. And, you know, I try to play all your guys' levels and stuff, and if I can't beat them, I can't beat them, but I'll still play them, you know. So, yeah, until next time, and thanks for watching, everybody. You guys have a great night. Catch y'all later.